Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mariam Abdulkabir, and in today's video I'm going to show you a quick way to add voiceover to your project in Articulate Storyline and how to sync your voiceover to your project in Articulate Storyline. So let's get started. Your existing project where you already add your text, your image, everything you want to use, where you already add it. Then there are two ways to add your audio to your project. You can come here and add an existing audio from your file. You can add it to your project in Articulate Storyline, and you can also come here and add audio from your media library. Then you can add audio. You can add audio from your media library. Here, you see these are the audio I already downloaded for this project, so you can add it here. Then you can add audio from your mic. You can record audio directly from your mic. Then you can do text to speech. Then another way around is you can create a playlist here and you add your audio. Then there is another way to add your audio in Articulate Storyline is to add your text to speech. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using text to speech to add audio to this project. So I'm going to click on text to speech audio here. Then I'm going to generate my audio using AI in Articulate Storyline. So I can copy my text from the slide chart, which is already here, or I might type it here. So I'm going to copy my text from the slide chart, and this is what is in my text and what's in my slide and what is in my notes already. So I can choose different voice here. All this, I'm doing all this even when I'm using free trial in Articulate Storyline. So you don't need to pay before you can use most of these features. So I can use a male voice, I can use Matthew male voice, anything I want to use I can use it. Then I can generate the audio that I want to use for my project in Articulate Storyline. So it's going to take a while before it's generated. So our audio has been added to our slide. Now, the next thing we are going to do here is to add animations to our text before syncing, to our text object, anything we want to sync before syncing it. The purpose of this animation is to make it look more interesting and interacting. So I'm going to look for animation here. This is our animation. Then click on the text box that I want to add animations to it. So I might add any animation I want. There are a lot of animations here, so I'll add anyone I want to use. I'm using fade, and I'm going to add fade. This is where you can add durations of time you want your text, your objects to animate in or animate out. So I'm going to add my effect option. This effect option means maybe you want it to animate from one direction or one angle. You might want to animate from the bottom, from the top, from the left, and from the right. Anyone you want it to animate from. And this is another thing here. You can animate it as one object or by paragraph. Meaning, if you animate it as one object, everything is going to come in as an object. But if you animate it as paragraph, it's going to come in paragraph by paragraph. This is applicable by paragraph is applicable when you have a lot of text on your slide that you want it to come in one after the other for a proper syncing that will make it more interactive. Now I'm going to animate by paragraph here. Then this place I'm going to animate also by paragraph here. Now this button, I'm going to animate this button as well. I'm going to animate it by paragraph. Then I want it to come from the bottom. I want it to come out from the bottom. Then our image as well, I'm going to animate our image. So I'm going to animate our image. I want it to come from the right. It's coming from the right. Now I'm going to start syncing. So I'm going to draw out this thing so that everyone can see what I am up to. So I'll play the audio. Before I start syncing, so once I click on the audio and it started playing, anytime I get to a point where I want my audio to sync, let me put it back here. So anytime I get to a point where I want my audio to sync, I'm going to press C on my keypad. I'm going to press C on my keypad. Anytime I get to a point where I want my object or I want my text to sync. So I'm just going to press C on my keypad. So let's get started.
Welcome to Transport System and Human E-Learning course. In this course, we'll explore one of the most essential systems that keeps living organisms functioning. Ready to get started? Hit the Start Course button.
So we are done with our, if you noticed, there is number here, 1, 2, 3. Once you are pressing that, it is going to bring in out number for you. So let me come here. I noticed while previewing this course, I noticed that the audio stopped before the whole duration. So this is the course. You can see the audio stopped at like 0.103 or 105, but our duration lasted till around 0.15 seconds duration. So I'm going to drag it. How are you going to drag it closer? This is where I want everything to stop. When the audio stops, the duration of the course should also stop, because this alone can distract the attention of the learners. So I'm going to click on this line. I'm going to hover on it till it brings out this particular sign that you are seeing on my screen here. So I'm going to drag it, everything together to this place. So I'm going to drag everything together to this place. Then I will put this one back. Now, after doing this, what I did, it does not mean that it has necessarily sync like that. That's the first process. Now, the second process is that I'm going to click on this. I'm going to bring out this timeline. Then click on the first thing here. That's why I said we need to name anything we are doing in particular storyline. Anything we are doing in our project, my storyline. I said it in one of my videos. We need to name it. This welcome button, welcome to our transport system in human learning. You've seen it here. This is it here. This is the first one. It ought to be in aligned to Q point 1. It should be in Q point 1. In this course, we expect this should be in Q point. You've seen it, that it opens. That means it is by paragraph. If this is by paragraph, if this is paragraph by paragraph, it's definitely going to be listed under here. That's the purpose of what we did earlier, that we animate it as paragraph and not by object. So I'm going to animate it to Q.2. Now, start course button, this particular button is going to animate to Q.3. If you don't name it, just click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to reflect on your slide. Just make sure you are watching out for your slide. Then I'm looking for the image to use. So this is the picture that I used. So as I clicked on it, you see, so I'm going to align that also to Q.1. I want it to also come in when my welcome text come inside. So let's quickly preview this slide to see what we have done so far.
Welcome to Transport System and Human E-Learning course. In this course, we'll explore one of the most essential systems that keeps living organisms functioning. Ready to get started? Hit the Start Course button.
You can see. So that is it. It's going to animate in, and that's what makes it interesting. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.